Good evening and welcome to Pakistan Today from our Islamabad studio. I'm Victoria Lane. Pakistan has marked the 28th anniversary of Youm-e-Takbeer with renewed national pride, highlighting themes of unity, sovereignty, and defense preparedness. The occasion commemorates the historic nuclear tests conducted on May 28, 1998, in Chagai, which officially established Pakistan as a nuclear power. In a joint message, the country's military leadership paid rich tribute to the scientists, engineers, and armed forces personnel whose efforts made the achievement possible. They described Pakistan's nuclear capability as a guarantor of peace and strategic stability in South Asia, reaffirming the armed forces' full readiness to defend the country and calling for national unity for a stronger and more prosperous Pakistan. President Asif Ali Zardari, in his message on the 28th anniversary of Youm-e-Takbeer, said the day marked a defining moment in Pakistan's history when the country achieved strategic sovereignty through successful nuclear tests at Chagai. He said Pakistan's nuclear capability restored the balance of power in South Asia and significantly strengthened national defense against external threats. The president paid tribute to the scientists, engineers, and armed forces personnel whose dedication, he said, made Pakistan the world's seventh nuclear power and ensured the protection of national sovereignty. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif also issued a message marking Youm-e-Takbeer, calling it a defining milestone when Pakistan emerged as a nuclear power and restored strategic balance in the region. He paid tribute to national leaders, scientists, engineers, and the armed forces for strengthening the country's defense capabilities. The Prime Minister said Pakistan's nuclear program remains a symbol of sovereignty, unity, and credible deterrence, reaffirming that the armed forces are fully prepared to defend every inch of the homeland. Turning to international developments, European Union Foreign Policy Chief Kaja Kallas has warned that continued conflict between the United States and Iran is not in anyone's interest, as tensions continue to escalate despite an April ceasefire. Speaking at a meeting of EU foreign ministers in Cyprus, she said both sides are currently in what she described as a dangerous zone between war and peace, following renewed exchanges of fire. She stressed the importance of de-escalation, warning that prolonged hostilities could pose serious risks to regional stability and broader international security. In related global news, U.S. President Donald Trump's Board of Peace Reconstruction Fund for Gaza reportedly holds no cash, despite billions of dollars in pledged contributions from member countries. According to a source familiar with the initiative, the fund, backed by the World Bank and endorsed by the United Nations, was established to support post-war reconstruction in Gaza. However, donor funds have not yet been deposited, as the reconstruction phase has not formally begun, with Israeli military operations continuing despite a ceasefire agreement. Reports further suggest some contributions were routed into a JP Morgan account, lacking independent transparency requirements, while several major European countries, including France and Britain, have opted out of the initiative, even as Gulf and other U.S. allies pledged significant financial support. Now moving to South Asia, a rare albino buffalo in Bangladesh, nicknamed Donald Trump due to its distinctive blonde tuft, has been spared from Eid al-Adha sacrifice following a last-minute government intervention. The nearly 700-kilogram animal had already been sold for ritual slaughter when authorities stepped in after videos of the buffalo went viral on social media, drawing large crowds. Bangladesh's Home Ministry later ordered the animal to be transferred to the National Zoo in Dhaka, citing security concerns amid growing public attention. And finally, from the northern regions of Pakistan, the International Day of the Markhor passed without any official observance in Chitral, as the local wildlife department failed to organize any awareness activity or ceremony for the second consecutive year. The region is home to the largest population of Kashmir Markhor within the Chitral Gol National Park. Yet conservationists say the lack of recognition is deeply concerning. They have expressed regret over official negligence, warning that ignoring a day dedicated to Pakistan's national animal sends a negative message about wildlife conservation priorities. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today. I'm Victoria Lane.